Hello there, first grade. So this video is going to go ahead and talk about making 10 to add. There's actually two videos that are going to help you to make 10 to add. In this video, we're going to go ahead and use a tens frame. In the other video, we will be talking about using blocks, different types of manipulatives to help you do that, and then also using a number line. So again, in this video, we're going to go ahead and work on using a tens frame. So it is a very important thing to learn how to make a tens frame. So I'm going to go ahead and start out with helping you do that. So on my screen right here, now I don't have, it's on a screen. You can go ahead and follow along and make it as I'm doing it. That would be awesome because we are going to be using this in our lesson today. And you are going to be making it yourself, and you're also going to be using it yourself. So one thing that I really think that you should get is a marker. All right. The reason I'm telling you to get a marker or a crayon is because when you draw this tens frame, if you're using a marker or a crayon, you can't erase it. If you draw your little circles or your little coins or your little things to show how many you're putting in there, if you draw it all in pencil, it's really hard because then you got to go back and you got to rewrite the whole entire thing. So drawing the frame in marker or crayon, you won't have to erase you won't have to redo it every single time. You can just erase the dots that you put in it. All right. Awesome. And sometimes it's actually better to see with your eyes if it is in a darker marker or a darker crayon, or even a red crayon, any type of crayon, other than yellow. Yellow would be kind of hard to see. So again, it's really important if you don't want to do it over and over again to do this frame in marker or crayon. So I'm going to go ahead and start out by showing you how to make it. So I want, again, you to get a piece of paper out, get something, a dry erase board, anything to help you make this tens frame. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start, and I'm going to make a rectangle. All right. Within this rectangle, I'm going to go ahead and draw a line. So unfortunately, my line wanted to look so crazy. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually draw the line for you. All right. And the line is not going to be great like that. So I'm going to redo that line. Hold on 1 second, just so. All right. All right, perfect. So there's my line. You're going to draw a line right through the middle. And now we're going to make 5 spots. 5 spots on the top, 5 spots on the bottom. So I'm just going to draw a line straight through. So here's 1, 2. My drawing's not so great on the computer. Nope, still not great. 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. And it might happen to be that your lines didn't go all the way over, and that's perfectly fine. What you can do is you can go ahead and just bring it in or draw another one. But sometimes it takes a couple times to practice on making this tens frame. This is not working for me today. Hold on 1 second. Well, it's going to end up and look like this. So this is the tens frame that we are going to use today. So let's go ahead and go over that and go over our problem. So give me 1 second, I can pull up our problem. Alrighty, so our problem here is 7 plus 5 equals blank. Now this one, I'm going to go ahead and just show you so you can just sit back and watch. And the next one, we'll go over something together. and then you can do it with me. And then the last one, you're going to go ahead and do by yourself. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and show 7. And for this, I'm going to go ahead and use my red. All right. It's very, very big, like in the other video, to go ahead and use the same color for the same number. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do 7. So I know there's 5 on top. So 5, 6, 7. Now I'm going to go ahead and put in 5 yellow. I'm going to fill in my tens frame. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So looking at this, I need to make a problem out of this. So I'm going to bring my 7 plus 5 down here. How many do I have in my tens frame right here? Yeah, I have 10. All right. So I have my group of 10 there already, because I have my visual right here. All right. I have 10. All right. Plus, how many are underneath? 1, 2 of them. So 10 plus 2 equals 10, 11, 12. 10 plus 2 equals 12. So 7 plus 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7 plus 5 equals 12. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and put up another problem for you to go ahead and figure out together, and then we'll do one where you just figure it out. All right, for this one, we're doing 9 plus 4. So go ahead and use this 10 frame. All right, you can go ahead and draw them in pencil over top of your marker, or you can use different manipulatives. You can use blocks, or you can use these little coins that I have like here, or you can go ahead and use crayon, but then you'll have to redo the tens frame again for the next problem. So just find something that you could do all the same and then maybe different. All right. Okay. So 9 plus 4. So I want you to go ahead. My example right here, I have red. So I'm going to go ahead and do 9 red. So I want you to do 9 in your tens frame. 5 on top, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to switch to my other color now. I want you to switch to something else, whatever you're using, switch to another color. All right. And you're going to go ahead and represent your 4 right there. And that's going to be your yellow. So 1, I'm bringing it down underneath my tens frame. 2, 3, and 4. Looking at this problem that you wrote, 9 plus 4. Is my tens frame filled? Yes, it is. So I'm going to write my 10 plus, how many are on the bottom? Yeah, there are 3. 10 plus 3 equals 10, 11, 12, 13. Oops. So let's count just to make sure. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 9 plus 4 equals 13. It's really important that if you see a tens frame filled, you know that it's 10, and then you count on. All right. So the whole point of this video is making that 10, which we are in our tens frame with our 2 different colors and our 2 different numbers. And we're making 10, and then we're adding on to get our result, get our sum. All right, of the problem. Awesome. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put up one more problem for you, and I want you to try it. All right, on your own this time. All right, so your problem is 9 plus 2 equals blank. Now, I know this is an easy problem because you can go ahead and just take 9 and add on. But I want you to try to make 10. I want you to figure it out with using those manipulatives, using that 10 frame. All right, so go ahead and do that. When you're done, you can go ahead. So right now, we'll just pause. And then when you're done, you can go ahead and unpause, and we'll go over it. All right, so you figured out what 9 plus 2 equals. Let's go ahead and do it together. So I'm going to use my red for my 9. So I'm going to go ahead and do my 5 on the top, and then my 4 on the bottom. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. And then my 2 yellow. 1, oops, 2. Alrighty. So I see that I have my 10 already in my tens frame. There's 10 in there. It's all filled up, so I know it's 10. So 10 plus how many are left over underneath? 1 equals 10, 11. Let's check it. 9, 10, 11. So 9 plus 2, you should have gotten 11. Awesome job today on making 10 to add. Awesome job, guys.